friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Casey and today I'm going to be demonstrating to you how to properly use a typewriter. I decided to demonstrate how to use a typewriter because typewriters have become an ancient tool that people don't really use anymore. Though what I have noticed in the most recent years is that writers are actually turning to typewriters for that nostalgic vintage feeling in their writing studios. So I'm going to show you how to properly use one. I found this typewriter at just an antique store in my hometown for just $20. So you can find it at a reasonable price wherever is local for you. So you're going to need a typewriter, and then the first step is you're going to take some computer paper that you have around the house and you insert it behind this patent roller, this roller thing. You insert the page behind, and you want the left side of the page to be on this 0 marking on this ruler back here. This measures your margins, and these margin settings back here actually identify where you want your margins, and you can set those to whatever you want. So you insert the page behind the roller, and then you use this patent knob at the end of your typewriter, and you want to turn it away from you, okay? So you turn it and you begin until the page comes around to the other side like this. Then you want to lift up this long bar along here. This is called the patent. You want to lift it up, then you can continue using the roller, and then you bring the patent down so it secures the page in place so your paper isn't rolling away from you as you're writing. And then you bring the typewriter roller to the right so you can begin typing on the left side of the page. And once you have that, you're good to go to begin typing. One thing that I want to note too is that the keys on a typewriter are the same as they are on a standard laptop or computer. So you don't have to figure out a different pattern. So there's a space bar, there's a caps lock, there's a tabs key, and there's all the different punctuation marks that you find on a laptop. They're still here on this typewriter as well, like a period, question mark, whatever you wish to use in your writing. So you can type anything that you wish on a typewriter. So you're good to go, and you can begin typing. You want to go nice and slow when you're learning how to type on a typewriter because mistakes do happen. Though unlike a laptop, you can't delete a word. You can't go back. There is a backspace on your typewriter, but it's just like maybe insert a period in or something. So if you do make a mistake, you have to pull the paper out, try to use whiteout or a typewriter eraser, and you but basically you have to start over, which can slow the writing process. So you want to go nice and slow. And you're probably wondering, how do you know when you get to the end of the line? Well, you do that when you hear a little ding, which I will demonstrate for you. There you go. There's a little ding. And when you hear the ding, you pull this carriage return lever. You pull it to the right, and you bring the typewriter roller to the right. It moves the page up, and it gives that double space setting that you have on your typewriter. And then you can continue typing. Oh, one of the things that happen here, which happens a lot with typewriters, is that the keys stick. This just happens with old typewriters. So what you have to do is you have to manually pull the keys back. It could slow the writing process down a little bit, but it's just something that you're going to have to do. And then you can continue typing. And one of the things that I want to show you is what the typewriter looks like underneath, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm going to lift this up, and you can see all of the keys in a line. You can see the type guide back here. It looks like a sewing machine. You can, it aligns the ink as you write. And then there's ink ribbon. You might not be able to see it in this video, but this is ribbon. The ink of a typewriter comes from a ribbon, which I think is pretty interesting. And when you have a typewriter, you have to put the ribbon into these spools. And there's another one on the left side. So that's something that you'll have to do when you have a typewriter. So I just wanted to show you what underneath the typewriter looks like. I think it looks really cool. So then you can continue typing until you hear the ding. And then you hear the ding. And then you pull again, and then you can continue typing. So that's basically everything that you need to know to begin working on a typewriter. If you have any comments or suggestions for other techniques that you wish to offer, leave a comment in the comment section of this video, and I would be happy to read those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.